All right, so let's start this broadcast with a big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. And this, of course, is coming from the state of Israel, which is battling with a pretty sharp rise in the number of COVID-19 infections. And if that wasn't enough, believe it or not, Israel is also facing a double whammy. There is a serious outbreak of avian flu that's been reported across the country, and more than 5,000 migratory birds that got infected by this H5N1 virus have reportedly died. Now, this is being touted as the deadliest wildlife disaster in the country's history. Authorities warn of a possible egg shortage in the days to come due to a culling of poultry birds that has now been ordered as a precaution to stop the spread of the avian flu in the state of Israel.
אנחנו כאן באגמון החולה ושמורת החולה בעיצומה של התפרצות חריפה מאוד של שפעת עופות שפוגעת כאן בעגורים. למעשה הפגיעה החמורה ביותר בחיות הבר אי פעם. יש כאן אלפי עגורים שכבר מתו ועדיין לא ידועה ההתפשטות הנוספת בחיות הבר האחרות, במקורות המים. זו מחלה שגם מדבקת ופוגעת בבני אדם.
At this point of time, the transmission of the H5N1 virus to humans has been reported. However, Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett met with his National Security Advisor and other experts to discuss efforts to contain the outbreak of avian flu within the country and also to further prevent it from jumping from birds onto humans. And in a bid to do so, people who have been in close contact with the infected birds are being given preventive treatment. Now, according to the Israeli media, children who have visited the reserve, that is the reserve of these migratory birds, may have contributed to the spread of the flu by touching the stricken cranes at the reserve. What you're looking on your screens shows at least 5,200 cranes out of 500,000 which travel through the state of Israel actually have died in Israel's Hula Valley. Workers are now removing the carcasses that lay afloat in the northern Hula Nature Reserve. The sight of thousands of cranes from Europe wintering at this reserve is generally a delight for bird watchers, but the site recently has been declared off bounds for common people due to the devastating avian flu outbreak. Avian flu viruses occur naturally in migratory waterfowl, with domestic birds being far more susceptible to the virus. And once the virus is found in commercial and in household flocks, then a rapid destruction of these birds, a culling of these birds is recommended. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.